July 22nd, 9:17 a.m. District Court, the Funny Lobby, number 3. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We are now here in day 2 of the trial, which I suppose is just day 1 for the trial of Sasha Buckley. But, anyway, we're going to do our best to get her acquitted. And this will be probably 3 or 4 videos, for these 2 trial portions. There are 2 different parts to the trial, so I'll probably divide this first one up into 2 videos. At least 2 videos. I doubt it'll be just one long video. I don't think I can do it that long. Anyway, let's get going. What? The ship's doctor and Azure were romantically involved? Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. Azure would never go and get involved with that cod-awful ship's doctor. Really, cod. Oh, you and your puns, Sasha. But to admit, they were friends. But would Azure send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder? Videos? What do you mean? Azure used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azure take the videos on her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. TV phone updated in the court record. Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the orca do tricks. So TV phones can shoot videos, too, huh? My dumb phone can't. My dumb phone sure can't. Alright. Oh, there's no trick list here. Alright. These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. Whoa. All the equipment we use in a ship aquarium is high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. So all the high-tech stuff that Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly doubt Trout, Azure's boyfriend, and was the ship's doctor. Trout. Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Azura. What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That charm looks just like your keepsake of Azura. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. When the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There were still so many unanswered questions, but I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you, you two. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise. You know, I've always wondered why, Athena wears this glove here. Is that a deliberate part of the design, where these figures are not covered? I don't know. Anyway. July 22nd, 9:30 a.m. This is court number 4. Okay, July 22nd, that is the birthday of a good friend of mine from high school. Alright. All rise. Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckley. The defense is ready. Ready. No, I'm completely thrown off. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday, it was proven that the orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a bloodstain from the victim on the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a funny looking rock. And you say it has a bloodstain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. So can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment. Home prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blockroser completely contained the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Right. Moving along. I have prepared a witness. Buckley was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. Name and occupation. Dr. Herman Crab. Okay. Sniper, stay in there. Okay. I don't know why this is so hilarious. And who is that cute little creature? Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Taka. Wow. Taka went up for Taka. He shut Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, ship-shaped aquarium's veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness. Who's a sniper? Okay, I'm not gonna do that sound, even though it's really cute. She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might be causing commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. I was originally going to call an animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify. He was settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained? That was a weird thing his eye just did. Okay. Cleaning the orca pool room. In the early morning hours of the July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the shore pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Any claim is that the victim was made to fall into his death during the cleaning? Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of card usage. And the defendant was in the orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of security card usage are conclusive evidence. So no one beside the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning toward the other side. We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for our cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed, then. The power of youth comes in handy at times like these. Okay. I'm not going to bother with that.
Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained for any time other than doing cleaning? None. Shot down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water was drained, what would happen to the orca? The poor thing. Whose side are you on, Athena? Exactly, young lady. Without the water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die. So the fact that Orla is alive in the well is proof the water wasn't drained on her? That's right. The Orca pool and the shore stage pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the Orca and equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the Orca is moved to the shore stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony. If there were no water in the pool, the Orca could die. I'm not too sure about this one. He's just fine here. I'm not sure this water down here can even be drained. But regardless, the water is not drained from here. While is in this pool.
Objection!
If the water in the pool was drained, you say the Orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There is a way to get the water out without harming the Orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh, this is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And although it looks just fine, son of a gun. That seems to be his favorite phrase. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying that the water could have been drained at a time other than doing cleaning? Yes, there was that possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Oh, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like you to make a note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. This note is about the meeting planned with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that, at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Well, whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Human Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca pool at that time. But I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily? I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono? But your cut was shallow, a mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners: do not see, hear, nor speak, or to smooth talking lawyers. Wait. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth talking lawyers. Okay. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. The calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I am to prove that the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. meeting time. Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during the cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities? What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning and 7 a.m.? Orca was there, I guess. If the murder occurred at the time other than during cleaning, the Orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orca witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during the cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at that scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckland is not guilty. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, are you implying that the Orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying. And how do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her? This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The defense will... I'll be right back. Okay, just checking. Present evidence. The defense will present evidence that will prove or witness the murder. I'm going to present evidence? Knowing the defense, I'm not sure that you would try to cross-examine the Orca. I must say, I'm a little disappointed. Geez, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Very well, let's see this evidence then. What evidence shows that the murder took place right in front of the Orca? This one.
Take that!
This photo indicates what we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the Orca was bleeding. Traces of the Orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The Orca must have injured herself when she ran into the rock. So a cloud of blood Miss Plume saw was from Orla's head body the skull rock, was it? Skull rock updated in the court record. The victim slammed into it when he fell. Orla was also rammed into it. It had been moved from the shore pool. Those luminol reactions you saw on the Orca are most likely from her head body.
Objection!
But what's odd about is the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. Then, where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla, and the victim's blood was splattered onto Orla's body. Ah! Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was witness to the murder, so that's why. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless, and she's sinking. There's one more factor that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. The evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. It has to be this.
Take that!
The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. The sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Trying to drown the orca? But why? Right, Dono? Are you trying to tell this court? Did the perpetrator try to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheath my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. And Hermit Crab, you purchased this new pill drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean that the veterinarian is trying to do away with the orca? Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? You could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body. Why you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you! How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian? Eek! Eek! My goodness, one could cut the tension in this court with a knife. Yes, I am into purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. That's just a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab. I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I. But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? The orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's little wonder that he didn't know of Orla's condition.
Objection!
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, the crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition. It has to be this torpedo data. It has to be.
Take that!
A torpedo. Ah, you just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? A torpedo, or tele-observation real-time pertinent data organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police. It's illegal. Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. Son of a gun, you and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures in the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in the condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound. Oh my goodness, how very high-tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason is for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
What's with him? I guess it's all so high-tech for Prosecutor Bucko that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness those sensors and send sound waves through the water, correct? But what if there isn't any water? Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where is the sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Doug is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? You mean the table in this photograph? What about this one right here? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the skull rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh, and so if the water was drained from the skull rock inside of the pool, precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. When did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were done doing cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla? Did you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the skull rock side, the sensor turns itself off. And the sensor was always on except for during the clean and the investigation. It means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Ah! Order! Order in the court! This completely shatters the defense's argument. But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
Aren't you forgetting someone important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pool was the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? It was the defendant, Sasha Buckler. Ah! So that's the orca that stands as accused, is it? Aw, he's waving a flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Well, wish Phoenix and Athena luck. So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug? The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall into his death and then manipulated the orca to prey on her. So not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with a sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have his hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? If it's true that the defendant is the only one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
The defense objects to the prosecutor's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Congrats, Sasha. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Oh, Mr. White, no. I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was... Marlon Rhymes.
Take that!
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion. And now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the orca.
Objection!
So you remembered, did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand. Mr. Lawyer, both Mr. Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of the Orc crew. Orca Lover? I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this. That charm. It's the charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you, Miss Summers, will romantically involved, won't you, Dr. Crab? What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. Eon. How old are they? Azura was sure as her age. He's 40. Well, he's my age. Interesting. We don't know how old she was. Okay. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is. I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab. After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too. Now then, Please summon Marlon Rhymes to win the stand. Okay, everyone. It's already 35 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. Next time we shall continue and hear the testimony of Marlon Rhymes. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And next time, like I said, we will continue. So until then, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And I will see you all next time. So until then, take care.